Why can't we just remove the quest from, like, all quest logs that exist? Like, just delete the quest. That surely won't affect anything. Oh, yes, it will. And yes, it can. You don't know how many systems in the game perhaps depend on certain quests being in a certain order, or there being a certain number of quests. Like, how many systems in the game will rely on that? So, yeah, no, if they just delete it, that can break a lot of stuff, because suddenly there's one less quest than we were expecting.
So I have to leave this way, right?
No.
No? Am I just missing the obvious?
I mean, there are breakable blocks in that right section, so clearly there's some way to get over there.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's one of those, like... It feels like it's a spring ball thing. Well, I mean, of course I can just back up, so... There we go. Bounce. That wasn't the section I needed now, was it? There we go. This is probably the most the X-ray scope's been used in a YouTube playthrough of Super Metroid ever. People probably going like, this thing has a X-ray scope? And it's like, you guys don't know that? It, like, appears in this game and Metroid Prime, and that's it.
Like, it serves a very good use.
Yeah.
In this game, though.
That can't
like,
be...
I feel like it's...
That can't be it over here, can it?
Like, I feel like...
Is this really just 3 bombable things? That's it?
Yeah, there's nothing over here.
What's the point, then?
Trick you. Make you waste your time.
Oh. Well, I'm not wasting my time. I'm playing a fun game with my fun friend.
I'm fun.
You're fun to me. I don't know if you're fun to a lot of other people.
Probably frustrating.
There's that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are more like, God, I don't know how anybody's friends with him. It's like, trust me, you get him on the right thing, he's good for a while.
I also don't shut up sometimes. And then other times I'm like, please shut up.
I guess that's the problem, because I like to yap too, so...
Yeah, and what's funny is there are times when, like, I know we need to rush to do something.
Oh, but
so
you're
it's
on.
like...
You can't disrupt your flow.
And, like, so I know we gotta rush, I know we either have to start doing something or whatever, and you've got something you want to talk about, so you start yapping for a while. And I'll be thinking, I want to hear you out and give you your chance, but also we need to, like, either get started or get working on something. But then you'll say something that I have, like, some vague opinion on, and then I get wrapped up into it, and then we're just there for, like, 2 hours, and then I go, God dang it! I'm not helping! The true introvert, really. That just does not want to talk about anything ever until you get them on, like, just the right thing they're actually interested in, and then they don't shut up.
Is that introversion or autism?
Both.
Listen, we've got people going like, he's probably got ADHD, I don't need autism thrown in that whole thing. I don't think you can spec into both windows at the same time.
I'm sure... Autism I'm not as sure about. I've never been officially diagnosed with anything, but I'm reasonably confident I'm on the ADHD spectrum somewhere.
I'm pretty sure I'm somewhere there too. I highly doubt autism though. Not because of the whole like, oh you got autism, it's just like, no, I just don't see it. Oop, oop, oop. Got a lot of Metroid flashbacks there. Especially you were in the first game, you just kept trying to aim. No, you were in Metroid 2.
Pancakes.
You kept
They were,
aiming
yeah.
for me. Yeah, they kept aiming for me specifically all the dang time.
Do they have an actual name, or are they just pancakes?
They're pancakes to you, obviously.
Oh, you killed it! That's the Samus schemer!
Oh, because it's Samus colored?
So it is Samus colored. It has the... I think it actually draws from your palette. So you've got Varia, so it looks Varia colored. And it homes in on you. Like always moving towards your location. This is the only place in the entire game that it exists, and you cannot directly interact with it in any way.
Scan complete.
Like if you come around from the top,
It's not there.
it's not
'cause-
there.
Yeah, it didn't load in. Oh, this room looks fun.
I've taken more than a little bit of damage in this room. Oh, it's called a choot,
Shoot?
the pancake. 100 HP, 80 attack, drops everything, but power bombs are rare.
Why does it have 80 attack if you don't even touch it?
Oh, no, the Samus Gamer is just a gamer.
Oh, okay.
I meant the pancakes. The pancakes are called choots.
Ooh, the spikes don't load up with the X.
They're not real!
My mind makes them real. Morph ball. There we go. It wasn't in the right spot.
So this room is called the bowling alley.
You know what? It makes sense now, even though I know what's about to happen.
He doesn't bowl you, but boy does it look like it for a second. Perfect form.
Yeah, perfect setup. Remember that one time we went bowling and there was that other group over next to us and that one guy just had that perfect bowl, like, almost every time? Like, he was just hitting perfectly. It was honestly kind of a... Oh, there's a door, but there's also a bomb thing. Ugh, I'll do the door first. It seems like there's not much in here. Also, I think the bomb might be the only way to get back up. I'm being cautious because I don't know if it's one of those like, ooh, here's an upgrade. Also, we're going to make you fall down in between. But I believe I know what this upgrade is. Oh my goodness. You mean there's a third upgrade to my suit?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically in Metroid 3? Super Metroid? Oh, and it's purple.
Oh yeah, we end game now.
Ah, I'm the purple Metroid now. That'll mean nothing to you.
Do not go through the left door.
Do not go through that door.
Do not go through the left door.
Good. I was gonna go back.
I'm just gonna save you a lot of time.
Yeah, I really wanted to go through this door first.
So once you get the Varia, you've hit mid-game. Once you get Gravity, you're end-game.
What?
Well, late game, not end-game yet.
Oh boy, this is gonna be something, isn't it? Oh, it's actually power bombable. It kind of makes sense, because I was going to say, I don't think there's actually enough space to do the speed boost thing.
There is if you believe.
There is if you have heart in your soul. That makes no sense. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it now.
So I like how since you run slower, because you're going against the conveyor belt, it actually lets you build up that charge.
Oops. It's a reserve tank.
It's a crappy energy tank.
I think these are the only times they show up, right?
Yeah.
Because I think they just went like, that was just, we could have made it something else.
Just give you more energy tanks. It's just an energy tank, but slightly worse.
I don't like how there were spikes on either side of those. Dang it. Jump me up just high enough.
Yeah, those blocks were just there for funsies. Just let you, like, sprint back and not worry about it.
I mean, I did have funsies, so...
And that's why I didn't stop.
Okay, can I go through the left door, or are we still kind of there?
It's just a one-way door.
But now water is my bitch.
I love that the instant you get Gravity Suit, they dump you through a one-way door into water, so you can immediately see what this suit does and how it works. Good stuff. So the Gravity Suit, on top of giving you a real slick purple color.
Yeah, but I don't like purple. I'm turning it off.
Oh, okay. It also reduces the damage you take by an additional half. So you are now taking quarter damage.
Goody goody gumdrops.
So, funny thing of note is, given the way the game is programmed, the suits do not really stack.
Go on.
They couldn't make... I mean, I'm sure they could have, but they did not make it so, like, oh, Varia reduces damage by half. Gravity reduces damage by half. When both are equipped, it reduces damage by 3/4.
I'm sorry, I'm just having too much fun with the fact that I can pull off that wall jump pretty consistently now.
Yeah. Or, gravity lets you move freely in water. Varia protects you against heated areas. They couldn't really handle that correctly. I mean, I think they could have, but they didn't. So what that means is gravity does literally everything that Varia does. You can go into your menu and turn off Varia, and it will not make any difference.
Just a straight upgrade, it's not a, like...
Gravity supersedes Varia. Gravity alone protects you against lava, lets you move in water, and reduces damage by 3/4.
Well, the Varia suit didn't protect me from lava. Did it?
Heated areas.
Okay.
Is what I meant. So, yeah, Varia is... Actually, there is one very specific thing that Varia does. But, yeah, Varia is useless once you get gravity. Which is fun in randomizers, because once you get gravity, you're like, boy, I don't even care if I find Varia now. You find Varia and you go, God dang it, wasted power-up.
Ow. Oh, do I have to shoot him? Ow. Kinda hoping I could... Whatever, just move. You're a golem droid. Nobody cares about golem droids. Not even Star Wars fans.
What?
And they care about the weird stuff.
What?
There's that stuff where I'm trying to come up with tiers of fans, like, since people don't like to call themselves fans too much, because that's the people who would get a little too into being fans. It's like, I'm the Star Wars guy. I'm the guy who likes Luke Skywalker enough to know that, like, he's on Tatooine and everything, versus the Star Wars fan goes like, oh yeah, and all Tatooine humans technically have 4 testicles for some reason. And it's like, first off, that's not important to the story. Second off, What? He's not even technically from Tatooine. His father is from Tatooine, but, you know, he was born somewhere else during the whole thing, but also, yeesh, why do you know that off the top of your head?
Like, fan is short for fanatic, but I feel like the difference between fan and fanatic is important.
Very important. It's like, man, I love me some Metroid. No, I do not know Samus's measurements. Why would I know her measurements? And I'm not talking like, oh, is she like that whole like, is she like 6 something last time? It's like, no, we're talking like height. It was, what is it? Shoulder. It's like bust.
Yeah.
Hip, waist, and something else.
Yeah, bust, hip, waist.
Yeah.
Given that nobody can come to consensus on how tall she is, I feel like the only reason anyone wouldn't actually know her measurements is if they actually looked at her, if they, like, ripped her model and measured it.
I think they're starting to standardize her model, so it'd probably be easy enough to figure it out.
Granted, her boobs also get bigger in every game, too.
Okay, well, her boobs depend on whatever the artist wants, and sometimes some artists and some of us just want bigger.
I think it was better in Dread. I think Dread pulled her back some and made her a little bit more muscle lady.
I think that's the perfect. That's why I can live with the Zero Suit if you give me Amazon Samus. Because if we can do both of those, we can do fine. Because it's not so much like, oh, the Ogre's got a thing for Amazon's ladies. It's like, what, every man should have a thing for Amazon ladies.
I do, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, this is like, I do. Besides the point, why don't you? Secondly, she trained a lot. She's also ex-military. She's gonna have some muscles on her.
She's physical warrior lady. That's...
Like, I hate to tell you here, but she's gonna have muscles on her. Even if they're not the most pronounced muscle-up things ever, she's gonna have muscles on her. Also, why are you intimidated by a lady with muscles, huh? 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 Not anything to be intimidated by. I saw one comic the other day, couple days back, and I was like, you know what, this is the nicest way this could have ended. Where it was, one guy was trying to show off, it's this, have you heard of Nerd and Jock?
Yes.
Yeah, it's that thing. It was like where they were all in the gym and like, they were all trying to like, they were all working out and everything, and this guy comes up and he's fit. He's not exactly as muscular as you think he would be, but he's got enough tone to him that it makes a difference, and he's like trying to show off to one of the characters, one of the lady characters, and they basically just all don't inadvertently make fun of him, but they all just kind of...
girl?
Huh?
The goth girl, maybe?
No, it's the tiger girl.
Oh, her.
He's trying to show off to her, and like everybody inadvertently like shows off that they're muscular in other areas he's trying to show off in, and he kind of goes like, man, this is kind of deflating. And the jock guy comes in and goes like, don't worry, pal, we all go at our own pace and everything, and we'll get there eventually. And then they all just start going flexing and everything, and he goes like, and now let's all flex in front of the mirrors. And I thought, like, you know what, for a thing that was set up to be a jerk guy trying to show off to a lady in front of her boyfriend and everything at the gym, the fact that it ended with one of the guys coming up and going like, listen, we all go at our own pace, just stick with it and you'll get there, is a message that needs to be said a lot more to a lot more people.
Another thing of note is...
No, right, this time.
Another thing of note is, under typical gameplay, you only get to Fantoon with 5 energy tanks.
I like to get a lot of things.
You had 9.
1, 2, 6. No, I had 10. Because it's 8 the bottom row, right?
7.
Oh, is it 7?
Yeah.
Okay, 7. Yeah, okay.
And I'm
Why,
actually...
all the rest of you bitches?
I'm actually struggling to figure out where you got those extra 4 from.
Well, I got one extra because I remember one specifically because of that one room that I did the speed run trick
Yeah,
in.
so you should not have that one, so that's 1.
Every other one, I don't know. You're gonna have to watch the playthrough for because if I know.
Yeah, trying to think what else there would be.
Yeah, I can go this way now. Because you mentioned that last time before I got here, because like you're going into this one area with way more energy tanks than a lot of people usually have, and I'm like, do people not explore in Metroid anymore?
I mean, they do, but a lot of them are, I guess you could call them sequence breaks. And I'm trying to figure out which ones you weren't supposed to have gotten, but I just can't figure it out.
I find it weird that somehow I'm the one who's managed to get, like, more things than he should have. Even though technically, like, I don't want a sequence break as much as that.
Like, you got the one in the gauntlet, but, like, you can get that one. Nothing's stopping you.
What's even the point of the platforms?
I guess maybe getting the one in gauntlet is... I don't know. Maybe the one in gauntlet isn't expected yet. Even though you can get it without having to wall jump. Or, like, you can get it with normal...
You know what's killing me the most about this? Not you.
Like, you got it with a vertical Shinespark and a power bomb.
You know what kind of kills it about more for me than probably for you? Is the fact that I ended up getting all this and I'm not even that good at Metroid, but it's also like, it's killing you because you're like, you're not really supposed to have that many unless you like sequence break them out.
Oh, this whole area, by the way, east of Wrecked Ship, this whole area over here is called the Forgotten Highway.
Because people just don't remember it?
Nobody ever goes over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Explode quicker!
Oh, and the defense boost from gravity is very welcome, too.
There's really no point going back up here.
Like, those crawling guys hit like a truck earlier. The Sizer.
The Caesar.
Yeah. There's different colors of them, though, and this one only lists 1. Granted, the one it lists does 120 damage, which you're taking a quarter of. I think there's only 2. There's this one and a red one. Maybe they have the same stats. It's just a palette swap. Yeah, 120 damage, though.
This one.
Yeah, 120 damage, though, which means you're taking 30. Which, like, that's like nothing.
It's like nothing, man. Like her visor peeking through.
Let me tell you, though, you try to do, like, suitless Maridia, those things hit you and you just die. It's like, oh yeah, just gonna get hit by this guy and take more than an entire energy tank. And you've only got like 3 energy tanks.
It can't be just a way to get back out. Can it? Is it literally just a shortcut?
There's no items in this room, I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
Save you some time. Save you some more time.
that's what I was looking for.
That room is mostly just a maze.
I kept thinking, man, I really have to go to the bathroom. Does the suit take care of it for me? Or, oh wait, the elevator's done. No more elevator thoughts.
Welcome to Maridia.
Why is Maridia the one that sounds like it's a name? Like an actual person's name. Oh, I remember something a couple years ago I saw where somebody met another kid. I think it was like a Parents' Day or something like that. And they met their kid met another kid named like Katara or Kai. Something like that. Something specifically from Avatar. And they went like, I think they talked about something about like why would your parents name you something like that? Isn't that series too new for that to happen? And they go like, that series is like 10 years old. Because the kid was like 10. And I guess the parent just had like an existential crisis there because of that. But I was just thinking like, man, what are we gonna, like, what is our generation gonna have like for kid names? Like, what is gonna be the weird ones that pop up on occasion? Like, I
I mean, I know there are already some Naruto and Sasuke's.
I don't know if I name a kid that over here. I meant specifically, like, how many people do we know for a specific thing and they're gonna have kids named Emmett? It's like, your name's Emmett? It's like, alright, I can tell what games your parents played.
I mean, that's a legitimate name. It's a bit dated, but it's
already, yeah, it's just one of those, like, yeah, I can see things here. What the?
There's nothing under those.
What's the point?
It's just so you can roll under them.
So you don't have to deal with everything like I did? And you can't tell when anything's a solid platform or not.
Ah!
Ow. Oh, there's no swimming back up from here.
Yeah, I don't know if you're fighting that.
I get snagged on the seaweed? What?
Eat it.
Exactly. This isn't the one, is it? Okay, no, it's not. I know there's a really annoying missile upgrade to get that you can only get with the Shinespark.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think it's here. I remember it being more in a green room, so.
It's more obvious when you see it. So if you had not been grabbed by the yapping maw, that door over there to the right is the one you would have come out of.
Oh, just here?
Yeah. They come for you.
Fine, I'll just leave. Jeez. Certainly not in his backyard.
Well,
Oh, no more that way. For now. I can do it, though, but I just have to get gooder.
yeah, it is very doable. There's...
Or as the kids say today, shut up, Grandpa, nobody cares.
Yeah, there is also a much easier way to get up there.
Yes, excellent. I love it when I accidentally do the wall jump. It's just one of those, like, come on, I do it accidentally perfect, but then when I try to do it purposefully, it's like, nah, get screwed, old man. I'm like, old? I'm like almost 38. Wee. I mean, the door's turned off, so what's even the point?
Yeah, you couldn't go in right now.
Outside of the fact that I could say I did it, and
Yeah.
everybody in the comments would have to, like, bow before my Metroid majesty. Like, oh, he got to a door that's useless to get through. We shall now make him our Metroid king. Hey, I saw that.
Get a good sight of what's to come.
Thank goodness I have ice beams already. Is there even a point to locking me off like that? Like, I can't jump up that way.
You could have gone here in the first place. And you can actually go up.
What do you mean you can go up? Like, teleport you up?
Yeah, I mean, you can go... If you go through that door up, it'll take you back up.
Ah. Right, those are bombable spots. I'm coin flipping right.
So these rooms, this one and the one on the other side, are some of the most annoying rooms in the game.
You wanna come back up there, guys, or...?
They don't.
Don't you unfreeze yet? I got a platform out of you. Well, I know you can get through there, but I don't know if I can get through there now.
I'm not positive.
Like the air escaping from her suit.
Hmm.
But you little booger.
So there's a setup with the green guy that was standing exactly where you are now.
So there's not even a point to being in here, because you can't break through those.
Yeah, this is an exit. Since those are one way down. But there is a setup with the green guy that was standing on the little ledge just on the upper right, where you come into the room and freeze him just right, and you can clip through the floor to go up. I remember practicing that one, but I don't remember if I got it down enough to do it or not. This sand is so bad.
It was very bad. What did Dread get a rating of? I just remember the whole ESRB thing I was talking about earlier.
Oh, I highly doubt it was M. What's just under that?
It's T.
T. Probably T. I highly doubt it was less than T. T or M, I doubt it was M.
I don't think... There's no way Nintendo would make one of their main franchise things an M.
Yeah. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, how gruesome were some of the, like, monster deaths, and I don't think any of them were that bad. Without, like, sitting down and practicing myself for a little while, I don't remember how best to get out of the sand. It's a pain in the butt. And that guy's down there! And I think he's far enough off screen that you can't freeze him. I hate this room.
Oh, I'm hating it too.
Like, I feel like the sand alone would make this room kind of a pain in the butt. Like, on the ground. But no, the sand falling down also hecks with your controls. So I don't remember exactly. I think... I want to say spin jumping makes you go deeper in the sand, but I do not remember. How do you get out? Is it just like you just run back and forth and mash jump? Yeah, that's probably the best way to get out. And then once you get all the way out of the sand, you do not want to land in the sand while spinning. So if you are spinning and you think you're going to hit the sand, like hit one of the shoulder buttons or something to break you out of a spin. Or shoot.
Well, it was a lot more annoying than it needed to be.
Yeah, the falling sand in that room is rough.
The door's not there.
Only part of the door is real.
Yeah, I saw them coming out of it.
What?
Well, you gotta go for the red door first. But the blue door is probably a save.
They always put the more important stuff behind the colored doors. Like, they'd put a save behind a red door.
They have, but they usually do that, like, as a stuff's about to happen kind of thing. Oh, it's map. Holy shit, this place is big.
It sure is. A lot of it is big rooms, though.
I was technically correct. I go down, I get to a save point.
Yeah, you're close.
Ow. Well, that wasn't getting through the other way.
This looks familiar.
No, it doesn't. Shut up. Shut up! That's the Norfair.